As we had that delicious Ninja Twisty smoothie, how about a little bit of the most delicious sausage patties from Smithfield? All right, we've got a choice of 24 or 48 of their original sausage patties. All right, if you want the 24 count, we only have 700 remaining. If you want the 48 count, we have 425 remaining. And lock in to auto delivery if you can, because every 90 days for a year, you can have the most delicious, moist, flavorful. Oh, did I say that we have over 375 five-star reviews on this? It's customer top rated, and you can stock up and save $27.50 on that 48 count. All right, feature price of $57.50 on that 24 or $87.50 on that 48 count. These you can freeze. This is 85 years of the premium pork producer in the country. We are talking about Smithfield. All right, Ricky Roman, chef and restaurateur. Oh my gosh, this whole 3 hours, you guys are killing me on Q2, where we don't get to eat this. We just get to salivate. Talk to me about this. Nice to see you.
And Nancy, it's great to be with you. You know what? I feel bad that I can't reach through the screen, and you just set it up perfectly. Smithfield, you think about all those amazing spiral cut hams, dressing the holiday tables, the most premium and largest pork producer in the U.S. You just said it for 85 years. But this is our Customer Food Choice Award winner for 2 years in a row for Best Breakfast, our 2-ounce sausage patty. Now, what makes them special? First of all, it's Smithfield, right? So that incredible premium pork. But I love to come down here because a lot of people think, well, it's a sausage patty. Well, first of all, you can't get this in your supermarket. This is only at your favorite diner or restaurant. But then I'm going to cut into this because what makes this different than any other sausage patty is they take the time to finely grind the sausage. So what does that mean? I'm going to hold it up to the camera.
Yes.
You don't see any pieces of grizzle or fat. You just see melt in your mouth, tender, incredibly juicy. And when I say fork tender, I mean fork tender.
Is that
I don't even need a knife.
Four pieces?
Yeah. So every single piece, and you can see when I cut it, you don't see chunks of fat or grizzle. It's just moist, succulent, full-flavored pork. It literally, I can say, you fills your mouth with all this great flavor and melts in your mouth. So you want to have the perfect breakfast. Think about the fact that these are fully cooked. So they come to you frozen, just like this. Super thin packs, too. So if you're getting the 48 count, which so many people get, you'll get 6 of these packs, and they slide right into your freezer.
Perfect.
You can take them from frozen and put them in your microwave for 1 minute, and that patty is ready. So think about not having to make that mess in the kitchen, you know, getting grease all over the stove.
And that grease trap and the fan and the whole house smells like grease. I mean, especially like sausage patties, right? 1 minute in the microwave, that's it? Are these pre-cooked?
1 minute. These are pre-cooked, so they're fully cooked. You're just heating them up. Now, if you're somebody who likes a little crispy, you can warm them in a pan. You can even put them on a sheet pan into the oven. And I love that it can complement any breakfast, right?
Right.
So you get your eggs, your fruit. Now you've got that great protein. Exactly. Without making a mess, you just heat it up in the microwave. And because they're those classic 2-ounce patties, you have one of Cliff's great bagels. I just want you to see something. It was designed to make that perfect fit on your English muffins, your bagels, that full 2-ounce patty. So it covers when you want to make that awesome breakfast sandwich.
That fits perfectly. It's almost like custom designed for that perfect bagel sandwich. And 1 minute, you had me at 1 minute. Like, that's the thing, right, Rick? Like, every time in the morning, we are, like, always busy. You got to get the kids ready. You're getting ready. Somehow in the morning, we're always sleeping in a little bit, pressing in that snooze button. But in 1 minute, you can have a complete breakfast without, like, stinking up that house. But you have that delicious, rich, moist, flavorful Smithfield restaurant quality original patties, right?
And they're fully seasoned, and they're not over seasoned. The pork is the star here. You get that rich savoriness of the pork, just enough, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic. And this is what I love to show too, because I'll hold this up close to the camera. A lot of times you go to the supermarket, you wind up getting these kind of small little discs of sausage.
What is that, Rick? What is that? And what color is that too?
exactly. You have to make a mess in the kitchen. This is the Smithfield, 2
Wow.
ounces. So you get that nice broad patty that fits on the sandwiches. Again, it's that finely ground pork.
I'm
Why
gonna
is that
say it's like
important?
looks like double the size of what you just showed me, Rick.
It is, and those little ones that you have to cook from scratch. Think about it. It makes a mess. They've got that. A lot of times they have that grizzle, and I just show you again. I mean, incredibly moist, and I'll just hold it right up to the camera. Notice how the pork is finely ground. You don't see any bits and pieces of fat, and you can see how much juice and how moist these are. And then talked about tender. I said it before. Fork tender. That's 4 patties that I am literally cutting with a fork, so I don't need a knife even. That's how tender and delicious these are. And I got to tell you what, I wish I could let you taste this.
I know. Are you going to put that in your mouth? Because, Rick, the only thing I can't do is taste it. But I can envision the most deliciously seasoned pork sausage patties from Smithfield, right?
It's almost like you can't believe.
What does it taste like? I'm so jealous right now.
It's that rich pork, that savory, rich pork flavor, right? But then you just get a little bit of a hint of the seasonings, a little garlic and pepper, and then it just fills your mouth with all that richness. And you know what? You're not just going to use these for breakfast, okay?
Right.
So I showed you, of course, you can make breakfast sandwiches, but because they're fully cooked, what if you wanted to make a flatbread pizza? Take a little flatbread, put some mozzarella sauce, and put this sausage on. You don't have to cook the sausage. You cook it right on your pizza because you know it's already cooked. Just warm it up, slice it up, then you have it on pizza. Or,
Ricky, you had me at the pizza. Oh my gosh, sausage penne pasta. And that's how you do it, right? You just crumble it in.
Parmesan.
Oh my God. You are killing me right now. Okay, sausage pepper penne pasta. So easy to make because all you need is that sausage. Might have that penne pasta and maybe even like a jar of that tomato sauce.
That's right.
That sounds so good. Okay, if you want that 24 ounce, 24 count, we only have 650 remaining on that 24 count. If you want the 48 count, we have 400 remaining. But don't forget, you can lock it into auto delivery every 90 days for 1 year. And because these are frozen and in the freezer, you can get this now and you can start eating as soon as it's delivered. And then how long will it last in the freezer, Ricky?
This is good for a year in the freezer. And I just love to show this because space is always a premium. When I turn it, look how nice and flat these packs are. So you can slide these into little nooks and crannies in your freezer. You can take as many as you want at a time. Cut it open, take 1 or 2 out, and I said it, they're fully cooked. So you put it on a plate. If you don't want to make a mess in the stove like you do with traditional sausage, just take your sausage for 1 minute in the microwave, okay? And that is going to be fully heated up because it's already cooked. Again, you're not cooking these, you're just warming these up. So now you have that incredible breakfast sausage experience. And I'll just come down here while that's finishing.
Oh, how many stacks do you have now?
Look, and you can see all that incredible juice. Every single sausage, finely ground, fully seasoned Smithfield pork. And you know, I'm going to go for this here.
Are you going to go for it?
Watch this.
Oh
Look at that.
my God! It just in seconds.
That's how tender it is.
It's almost like you're doing karate, you know, where they like chop through the wood. You literally chop through like 8 slices of that delicious patty right there. And I can just envision that seasoning. There's nothing better than sausage patties, Ricky, when you're talking about flavor, right?
Look at this. I'm kind of flopping around, but look at this. Is heated up. This is cooked, all right? We're just heating it. So that took a little less than a minute for 1 patty. And you've got your breakfast, you've got it for your pizzas, your pastas we mentioned, and then you know it's Smithfield. 85 years, you're doing something right if you're getting. And I love to brag a little just because that Customer Food Choice Award winner, 2 years best breakfast. Our customers, we love to hear from the QVC customers, and it always makes us so happy to hear they love it.
Oh my gosh, this is the best breakfast Customer Choice Award winner 2 years in a row. This is it right here. Once you taste it, you will not go back. Get it now, freeze it, and eat it anytime. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You got that sausage pepper penne pasta? Oh, you had me at hello. Yum! And then it's such a great topping for sausage pizzas. Thank you, Ricky Roman. All right, 24 or 48 original sausage patties. They've been around for 85 years. You can only get this here. You cannot get this at a